Hi everybody, welcome to Pop Pop's Trains. I'm Pop Pop. I want to discuss today about, I'm starting to do my landscaping. I'm going to call this the Area 51 area. I'm going to start the landscaping. All my electrical is done. Everything's running smoothly, so it's time for landscaping. So I'm going to start from up top up here. I got the new alien spaceship with the cow underneath that they're zooming up. And I'm going to start up there with some landscaping going across where the blue is, because I have to climb up on the platform here, and then once I get that done, then I could eventually back there and work my way forward. So I want to do a lot of cactus plants, which I have bought already. They come with different sizes in the packaging and stuff. But then I want to do some Joshua trees, which in the Scenic Express catalog, they have Joshua trees, but they're like $16 each. And so if I want to put a lot up, maybe 5, 6, it adds up. And, with shipping and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to make these myself. So if you follow me into my workshop, I'll show you what I started to do. So we have the workshop, which is very convenient, being close by to the basement, in the basement where my layout is, that for doing cutting and working, that I could just come right from the workshop with all the tools for cutting and stuff and building something and go right into the train room, which makes it very convenient and stuff. So what I started to do is do the Joshua trees. So the real Joshua trees are very different looking. So what I started to create, like this one here, I actually took a birch tree that was already made up. I had one, I didn't go out and buy it, but I had one in my supplies. So I started to bend it and shape it like the Joshua trees. And the way I did that is I ended up spray painting it, lay it down, spray paint it. While it was wet, I just took some tough turf stuff that I sprinkled on, because the bark is very scaly looking, different. And then when the paint was wet, that would all cling to it. And then I started to paint it again. So then once that dried, I set it aside and then just took my little green tufts and glued them on. So I did that. And then I said, I need different sizes, different kinds. So then I went to my local train store and I bought a bag of trees to make. You get 7 trees here for $22.99. They give you the greenery, but I wasn't going to use this greenery. So what I did is I took these, and you got to just start, because the Joshua tree has very few branches. So you just take your snips, and I ended up just cutting off the branches I didn't want. You start bending the branches the way you want them. So you end up with a lot of different different shapes for the Joshua tree. So then I would lay it down, spray paint it, sprinkle it doesn't matter what color this is, because I end up spray painting it again. So then once that dried, then I could even still move the branches and then green glue all my different little green tufts on there. And then I even have a small one with smaller pieces on it. And then I started to look at this, and I was like, you know what? I can make some more different ones. I actually just this was an experiment. I've never made one of these before. This one was different. This is going to be if I do it, it'd be a very large one. So I have to see where in the layout, for perspective, where I would put it. But again, I just took electrical wire, twisted it all together. It was scrap pieces I had, and then just started to bend it. And then again, I would put it down, spray paint it, sprinkle my green stuff on there or whatever color again, and then spray paint it again, let it dry, and then start gluing all my little tufts on there. To glue the tufts on there, I just used some tacky glue, which works pretty good. Again, any hobby store or even your craft stores have stuff like that. And then you just end up gluing them, letting them dry. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. If you're starting to get into your landscaping, hopefully maybe this will help out. I know these trees are different than maybe what you would have on your layout. Like in my other section, my layout, I have a lot of pine trees, more very green trees, which are very simple. Where these are very, different. When I looked them up, the shapes, I was like, wow, they're really a weird looking tree, I'm going to say. So maybe this will help out if anybody's interested in making this type of tree. All right, thanks so much.